Alrighty, it looks like we are live. Happy Monday to everybody. I hope you are having a good Monday. It's just your last week of 2025, and I keep seeing a lot of posts about we're not all like, "Yay, 2026 is here, coming," and "Yay, it's going to be a new year." Like, there's no hope out there, so we're going to try to keep the hope alive here. At least we have some good stuff to look forward to, including, of course, March 6th, where we get new Outlander. I will tell you that I have some possible juicy news Sam related, but I'm going to put that off because there's some questions of the validity of the reports and images coming out of said reports. So stay tuned for possible updates on Sam coming possibly. Again, I'm not going to share unless I know for sure stuff is true, just because I try. I try. Okay, but I got some of our regular fun stuff to start with today. And let's see here. I don't know. Am I a little. I feel like I'm a little off sync today, according to my video. Well, let me know if things are a little funny. Happy Monday. Still recuperating from the flu, Suzanne. I'm so sorry. I finally caught my daughter's cough. So if I pause and cough, please forgive me. I'm not trying to be rude. Everybody else, please try to stay healthy. If you've been sick, drink your fluids, rest, you know the deal. We're going to start with some happy birthdays. A happy birthday from Batgirl Fangirl. Shared this. Happy birthday to Duncan LaCroix. Hope you enjoy your celebration. Collaboration. And of course, that's just yesterday. So he's very, very old. Duncan, looking good, looking smiley. I love this picture of him. Just a smiley guy. I love it. And hopefully get to meet him someday soon. That would be very cool. Gonna include a non-character birthday here with Alex Nerosi because it looks like his birthday was on the 26th. I had a lot of trouble confirming this, but it does look like it was either the 26th or the 27th. So a very happy birthday to Alex Nerosi, who's of course a good pal and supporter of Sam. So I wanted to throw him in here too. It says, grateful for another year, its lessons, its losses, and the people who showed up along the way, moving forward with a clearer purpose and a steady heart. So that is awesome. Pardon me. Thank you for the kindness and the messages today. Happy birthday, Alex Nerosi. So I hope you had a good birthday. What else do I have? Oh, I have some way back pictures. I have some way back pictures. Point blank, 1959 shares this one. It says the Mackenzie brothers at the Outlander mid-season 1 premiere in New York City, April 2015. Gary Lewis' contribution to the success of season 1 was enormous, yet the actor was only rarely invited to Outlander conventions since. I'd like to come, but I'm never invited, he once said in an interview. Okay, hey, convention throwers. Let's get some Gary Lewis up in there. Everybody loves Column. Let's see, we got a couple of pictures here of the two brothers being goofier than they ought to be in general, quite frankly. But yeah, we got the Mackenzie brothers. And dude, what are those shoes? Sorry, I should not comment, but really, I mean, Graham, really. Uh so yeah, let's get Gary Lewis at one of these conventions sometime soon. I would love to see him and meet him. He did such a fantastic job playing the Laird that we respect, don't always agree with, but I think kind of understand. Yeah, definitely don't always agree with him, but I kind of understand his thinking. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? And now what's happening with Sam? No, yeah. Talk to Kathy. She's been sharing stuff with me. I just can't quite confirm it well enough to share it. And Christina, hi. 3 stars of the critical. Yeah, don't worry, I haven't even got to that part yet. Oh well. More waybacks here because we got some Sam, we got some Katrina, and we got some Tobias. I love looking back at these. We're nearing the end of the show, so it's kind of fun to go back and look at where it all started. Tobias Menzies was an important protagonist in the first 2 seasons, so he was often invited to the major Outlander events in the early years. Again, we should still invite him, okay? Major player, major part, 2 characters. Dude should be invited like every time and then be given two seats and he can just decide which one he wants to sit in. But some good pictures of the three kind of goofing off, enjoy. They had to be so cool that first year. It really did. And I know it feels like, okay, it feels like, well, Frank didn't work with, Tobias didn't work much with Sam because I'm thinking Frank. And then I'm like, Tobias worked a lot with Sam because then I think of Blackjack. So, yeah. And then, of course, Katrina. Katrina gets to go everywhere because she is the main focus of our stories. And would they just goof it off? Be professional, people. I like this one. This is a good one. Can, can I just ask one question? What is the deal with the background and a whole lot of cabinet doors? Like a whole lot of distressed cabinet doors for the background. That is interesting, fascinating. But but of course we have our core three here, which were they considered the core three that first season? Just because it is kind of all about Katrina, or so she said Claire, Jamie, and then of course Frank trying to find his wife. It's yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Anyway, but yeah, we getting a thumbs up. And it's what is actually really strange to me is when we see these two on interviews and they get along. I don't know why, but I feel like if I were Sam, I'd be holding a grudge. There's some mean scenes that first season, and I definitely think I would be holding a grudge. So you can tell I've got cold, itchy eyes. And a really funky throat. All right, here's something fun from Diana. Because everybody's wanting to know when book 10 is going to come out. Would it coincide with the release of season 8? Now, more than once she said no. Probably not. Maybe not. Now we have a definitely not. So, Outlander, Fraser's, Ridge, Abrasi. Okay. And then I'm not going to translate it. Let's just read what Diana says. It says, I think somebody's asking, is the book going to be coming out at the same time as that final season? And she says, well, rather plainly not. The final season is season 8, which begins on March 6th. And while I hope, God willing, and the creek don't rise, to be able to finish book 10, A Blessing for a Warrior, going out in 2026, and it looks very doable at the moment, it sure won't be in the 2 months between now and March. Also, I have no control over when the publisher will decide to release the book, but that will naturally be sometime after I finish writing it. So she expects to be done with it this year, writing it. However, because she's contractually obligated to turn in the book and allow them to decide when is the best time to release it, because that's their job, she can't control when the publisher is going to let it out for all of us to peruse, to enjoy, to read, to finally understand the ending. So as nice as it would be, I mean, that would have been really cool. Like, do like the final episode airs and then the day after book 10 releases. What do you think? I think that would be really cool. But unlikely. If she finishes the book, they're still going to want to do one final Passover edit. Don't know if she's going to have another rewrite of anything after that. But she has no control over the release date. And it looks like by the time the show comes out, it's just unlikely, kind of impossible. But I do like that she's trying to keep us apprised of the situation and let us know what is and is not possible. For those of us who have not had books published, we might not understand the full process. So it's cool that she keeps us in the loop. Thank you, Diana. We are very impatient. We're very sorry it can't be helped. There is, however, another book option out there if you are looking for something interesting and Diana Gabaldon related. Outlander in Scotland, Touchstones and Signposts. That is the name of this book here. And this, I've got the listing here for, obviously, Europe, or probably UK. But you can order this here in the States, and we've got links to everything here. Blackwell's, Waterstones, and Better World books, if you want to try to get them over here, I believe. For international orders, that's what they're asking for. So this one is already published, is already out there. And if I remember right, this is kind of like a comparison. It says a captivating look inside the world of Outlander, essential for fans of the novels and the TV series, which I think is very cool because a lot of times when we get these books, they're geared toward one or the other to give us more information depending on which one we're watching. And this one is for both of them. Very cool, very nice. This is 14.99 pounds, so about 20 bucks American-ish, because our money isn't worth as much. That is not Diana. So, yeah, if we'd like this one, I didn't put this in the sources, but I will put this link in the sources so y'all can decide what you want to get, where you want to get it, if you haven't already gotten it. I'm a little late on this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all already like have this in your home, or well, not have it in your you know what I'm saying. Already have it, already expecting it, but we'll make sure you got it. I will tell you what is in the sources here in just a minute after I'm done. Had a little update from Nell Hudson. Love Nell, so I wanted to share this. It says, an entirely unplanned photo. Truly, there are 23 nappies in the bag as well as a paperback and all my other usual crap. It fits everything. TYSM for my actual dream handbag, though. Okay. Now, any of us who have had children know that if necessary, you can fit pretty much an entire nursery into the right bag. So, yeah, a big bag like that. I remember when I would take my purse and it would have a travel package of wipes, at least 5 nappies or diapers, an extra bottle, one that was clean and one that would have the formula already in it, so that all I had to do was get warm water to add to it. And I didn't do pacifiers, so that saved me. But I always had little jingly toys of some sort. You have to be able to really prepare. And luckily, women, we're good at that. We can play Tetris with our bags. It's fantastic. So go Nell, getting this mom skills down. Getting the mom skills down. You got to pack everything and be ready for just about anything. This particular mom trait really transferred well as I started working with computers and going to conventions, because when I went to hacker conventions, I could pack 2 or 3 different kinds of converters, like an entire thing, SIM cards, plugs, different devices. You take those same skills and you transfer it over to whatever occupation or a hobby you have. You've always got everything you need, and probably things that other people will need. People love to come to me and borrow stuff. I didn't mind. I liked it. I liked being helpful. All right. Now for that disappointing 3-star review. I know I saw this and I had to make it the thumbnail because I was just like, what? According to all of you who have gone to see it, 3 stars is not the right number of stars. So Point Blank 1959 shares this one. And this is from Sam, from his Instagram account, frowning at the Stage UK review. Macbeth remains perhaps his major accomplishment this year, alongside with the Galloway Distillery and the launch of the Sassenach vodka. You're right, Sam. A good year altogether. Sam Heughan, Instagram, Swix Pillar Clemente, I'm not even trying. And Fantagiro says, I watched the play and it was wonderful. Sam Heughan and the full cast are very good. Sam was fabulous. He always is, according to Joy M. Cap. So I didn't hear anybody say anything that would. Why 3 stars? I think we need some justification of this. Did they not care for the setting, the fact that it was set in a more modern time? Did they not care? Well, I would really like to know. Shame the review sucked. 5 stars elsewhere. Yeah, so I don't know the deal. We got a couple of pictures to go with it, though. It's Sam, I am sure, is proud of this. And you have to have a thick skin if you're an actor. Not everybody's going to love everything you do. And to be fair, we as fans, we're going to love everything he does, even if it's bad. But I think we would generally be honest, like, not his best work. We've said that on movies. We've said that on different characters he's played in different things. We can be honest and straightforward. I think they're just being mean. I think they're just jealous. That's my opinion. They're just jealous. That's all there is to it. Now, I'm going to tell you one more thing, because if you look in the sources for this video, you're going to see that let me know if my audio is offset. My audio and video is a little funky here today. Um, so if you look in the sources below right now, what you're going to see is a video that I can't put on here at all. Because if I do, I'm going to get tagged so bad by Stars, by Sony, by Outlander. So here's the deal. Go to the link below in the description where it says sources. That first and only link there right now, I'll add the book link there in just a minute. That is going to take you to a very special chat with our stars about their experience on Outlander, this final season, what to expect, what they're excited about. And it is, yeah, it had Sophie, Richard, yes, the main people that you'd want to hear from. So you want to check that out as soon as I'm done here. If you have not already, wouldn't surprise me if y'all have seen it 17 times. In which case, watch it for the 18th time. Because we want them to know that we love them and we'll miss them. And lots of yous does that. But that is everything I have today. I do have a couple of things that about Sam and his possible love life that I wanted to put in here, but a lot of it can't be confirmed and is actually actively being questioned. Not necessarily the relationship that we think he's in, but the most recent updates. And I don't want to share stuff that I'm not positive can be confirmed is real. Yay, AI generation, super good times. So I'm gonna let that one go. Maybe we'll get something on Wednesday. It depends. But other than that, that is everything I have, guys. Let's see. What did Ann Logan says? Hi everyone. Hope you enjoyed your holidays. I hope you did too, hon. Elizabeth, I think. Okay, Elizabeth says hello to Kathy. Well, hi, Kathy. And I think the book maybe by the end of 2026. Yeah, see, Jackie, that's kind of what it's sounding like. She's going to be done writing it, but it really will be up to the publisher as to when they release it. And they're going to try to time it where they'll get the best book sales, which I think around Christmas time would be a good thing. But who knows? Who knows when they're going to put it out? When we can do pre-orders, or when the audiobook, hardback, paper, we're all picky about which version and or versions we get. So I'll keep an eye out. I promise I will let you guys know as soon as I know something. To the best of my ability, I will let you know as soon as I know something. That's all I've got for us today on this very happy Monday. Give her a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, thumbs down if not, comment either way. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and you come back a lot. Tonight we will be chatting about episode 10. I have to double check. I believe we're on episode 10 of season 2. And yes, the battles are beginning. If I'm recalling correctly, we're gonna see some fighting, some winning, and some losses. So stay tuned tonight as we chat about this. Yeah, we're getting back into it. Tonight's episode at 9 o'clock here. And ladies, I'll be sending out the invitations or the links here in just a few minutes. We will have our National Lampoons discussion tomorrow evening. And that'll be at 9 o'clock with special guest Shirley. That's my daughter. And we will have, who will we have with? We're going to have Jackie, Cynthia, and Melissa. There's actually going to be 5 of us, so this could get kind of complicated. But Shirley's interesting, so we'll see how that goes and try and have a chat about National Lampoon's Christmas. Isn't it Christmas Vacation or just their Christmas? And way too many lights and family members that visit that you wish wouldn't, all that fun stuff coming with it. So check that out tomorrow. And then on Thursday afternoon, I'm going to do my regular 12 o'clock live chat, and I have to set it up. But if you would like to join me for a New Year's afternoon chat, we're going to do that New Year's Day. I'm thinking 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That should be late enough for some people who have the day off to pretend that they've recovered from their hangover, and early enough for folks who might not always be able to join us for 9 o'clock chat to be able to join us on a holiday. So, and this is not for members. This is, well, members can come, please do come. This is for anybody who can see the link, and that is going to be anybody. If you want to join us, if you've got some time, you've always wanted to ask me a silly question and get an answer, or ask any of the ladies who come and chat a silly question and get an answer, or a very serious question. I'm not limiting you. Then join us then, and we'll have a fun chat. I don't know if there'll be 5 of us or 30 of us, but we're going to try and do this sucker. I wanted to do something special for you to thank you for the year of support. Whether, again, you're a viewer, a member, whether you share, whether you donate, whether because either way, you're donating your time and giving me a little space here to chat. So I appreciate that. I want to do a little something for everybody. Did I do everything? No, I didn't. I didn't thank my members. Thank you very much, members, for your support this past year, especially, and those of you who have supported this channel financial, even for just a one-time gift. And thanks, of course, to everybody who views. If you share, if you comment, if you like, if you dislike, all of it counts, and I really do appreciate all of the interaction that happens on our chats in below and during our lives. Just thank you guys so much for it. I think I'm going to go. I think that's everything. Do I have anything else? I'm thrown off. I've got fuzzy, sick head. You know, your brain doesn't quite think properly. So if I'm forgetting something, I apologize. But I'll make up for it tomorrow. Try to anyway. I'm going to go cough up a lung. Have a really good rest of your day. Stay healthy. If you are in the Indiana area, watch for your power. Ours was out for several hours last night. Good times. Stay warm, stay cool, stay cool, comfortable inside. Watch the roads. Just be careful, guys. Just be really careful. And I will see you guys tonight for our season 2, episode 10 chat. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh yeah, and I probably ought to take a nap. So I have enough energy to do it. Love you guys. I'll see you tonight. Be safe. Be good. I'm going to go. If you think you missed any updates or information from last week, please do check the playlist down below. There's always some stuff.